everyone, my name is Isabella Curtis, and behind the camera is my lovely mom, Soledad St. Hilaire. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make a curried butternut squash soup in the instant pot, and it is vegan. I put the recipe down at the bottom so you can follow along. So let's get started. First, let's heat up our instant pot. We're going to put it on saute. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. So when that's heating up, we're going to actually chop up some shallots, 2 shallots. And you ask what this is? This is frozen garlic. You know in Costco when they sell that big jar of the minced garlic? Well, I put them in an ice tray and I freeze them. So whenever I'm ready to use them, I just pop it in there. It does make more of a sizzling noise because it is frozen, has some water in it, but it's amazing. It just works great. So you've got the 2 shallots. You've got your cube of garlic, minced garlic, depending on how much garlic you want. I'm really a big fan of garlic. I'm gonna put it in there. Gonna put that garlic in there, and you're gonna start stirring until all this dissolves. Okay? And you can really smell the aroma already. All right, so we're gonna let this brown up a little bit, and as it just is breaking up, we're gonna be, so after the shallots look a little see-through and the garlic is completely,
dissolved.
It's all broken up from the ice cube. Then we're gonna add the 2 pounds of butternut squash shallots. Of course, it's from Costco, my favorite place to go. That's like my outing, right? During this whole COVID time, that is a fun time for me. Okay, so keep mixing this up really well. And then we're gonna add our butternut squash, ready to go. So I did try the frozen type that comes in a bag, ready to go. Believe it or not, my husband noticed a difference. He was like, this soup tastes a little different. And I'm like, okay. So then I went back to using the fresh butternut squash, and he goes, oh, it tastes pretty good like the other one. So, and my mom didn't turn off her phone, so I can hear every single thing that's happening.
It's
Mom.
okay. You'll keep on our toes.
So we've got that. Now we're gonna add 1.5 tablespoons of curry. I'm gonna add that in there and keep mixing it up. Keep mixing it up.
Okay, let me see here what else you've got in here.
So we've got the curry. Now we're gonna actually add a 1/2 teaspoon or 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I'm gonna put that in there. And then the salt is really to taste. I like to put a little less, so I'll just put a little dash of salt, just a little bit, not much. And just keep mixing it, keep stirring it there, okay? This is a really simple soup. It's wonderful. It tastes delicious. You can freeze it, so you can make a lot of it. You can make double it's gonna actually, if you wanna do double, you can do it in the Instant Pot. It works perfect. It'll work just fine. Then we're gonna add 2 to 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. I usually just add 2. Just a little bit of a nice flavor.
And here is the maple syrup that she used.
Of course, from Costco, believe it or not.
Kirkland. We're not getting any money out of Kirkland. Let me tell you that much.
I did have my red crushed peppers out here, but my mom was putting things away. So.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you needed.
Of course. Well, I love my stuff spicy, not everybody does, but I'm the one that's cooking, so.
For once.
Oh, really? All the comments, huh? Okay. All right.
Okay, let's see what else in here do we have.
So the red crushed peppers is to taste, whatever you think, it just depends on how spicy you want it. So you just keep mixing this up, making sure that everything, all the butternut squash, all the cubes get coated with all the ingredients. So you put that in there. Now it does call for coconut milk. And so I like to put this at the end. I'll show you when. So you could use this or you can use a blender. It's really up to you. So as this keeps coating in here, we're gonna add 2 cups of vegetable broth. Remember, this is a vegan recipe. If you put chicken broth, you change the whole thing. But you know, whatever you want to do, but vegetable broth is perfect. Okay? All right, keep mixing in there.
But if you don't have that, you can have water or...
Well, you know, this has a lot of seasoning, so I would really recommend that you use vegetable broth. You know, if you don't have vegetable broth, maybe you'd have to put a little bit more seasoning, but really this really adds. And you can find vegetable broth everywhere at any grocery store. Okay, so I see that everything's been really nice and coated. You want to come in closer, Miss Camera Woman, and show this right here. Yeah, everything's nice and coated. Okay. So stir, coat everything. Try to cook for like 4 minutes, you know. And then once that is done, oh, my mom got me this handy little spoon. You can just put it, oh, it doesn't work. Oh, it kind of works for this. No, not really. For pans it does. All right, we're gonna add the 2 cups of vegetable broth. Ooh, all of a sudden it got quiet. So you kind of just mix this around. All right, make sure that everything gets nice and coated and everything off from the sides. Okay. I'm gonna put this right here. So as you can see what it looks like, looks pretty good. All right, so now we're gonna actually close this up. All right, make sure it's on sealing, not venting. We're gonna take this off, and then actually we're going to put this on soup. So you're gonna put it on soup. Actually, it's not for 15 minutes. It's actually for 6 minutes. There you go. So it's on high pressure, normal. Make sure this is on sealing. And then you're just gonna let it go. You hear that beeping? And then we will be back. So I made a mistake. It's not 6 minutes, it's 10 minutes on the soup setting. So go to soup, put it for 10 minutes, and there you go.
That's it?
Yeah, 10
Okay.
minutes, 10
Perfect.
minutes.
Perfect. We'll be back. We shall be back.
Well, it's been 10 minutes. So I released the little valve, so all the steam came up so you can get a facial. Smells really good. So once that is done, we're gonna use our handy little blender here, or you can use your actual blender, whatever works for you. But I've had this for over 10 years and I'm finally now using it. So I didn't throw this away. Like I like throwing away things all the time.
I know that.
Okay, Miss Hoarder, I'm not a hoarder. I just, if I don't use it.
Hey, there's no problem with saving stuff because you never know when you're gonna need it.
Ay. Okay, that's a conversation for later on, okay? So you're waiting for this little valve, just a little, boop, it dropped in. Now you can open this.
More steam for your face.
That smells delicious.
Oh yeah, it does. And it tastes very good too.
Let me put that there.
Even though I don't like vegan stuff.
Now let's pour in our coconut milk. Oh, that looks delicious.
You can even taste the coconut milk.
Yeah, it tastes really good. So you can use the low fat coconut milk. They have the low fat. I just use the full fat because, you know, why not? And it's unsweetened. So, because you already put the maple syrup in there, that's sweet enough. All right, so let's get this blender going. All right, so we're gonna keep doing this until it's all nice and blended, okay?
And it doesn't take too much. No, it's real quick. Just be careful with your hands. You don't want them to make it soupy.
And if you're gonna use it in a blender, make sure the blender is okay to have hot liquids in them. Okay. So,
Definitely.
like the Ninja blender is fine, or the Vitamix works.
And this soup is good for a rainy day.
And we're in Seattle, so that's kind of like 8 months out of the year.
Ooh la la. Soup every day.
Yeah. All right, so I think we're good. So let's just see that we got everything. Yeah, so check that out.
Let me see again. Oh yeah, it's very liquidy. It looks
It's nice
good.
and thick.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just get this out of the way. I'll put this right here for now. So let's just... So you can actually put some pumpkin seeds on top. That tastes delicious. Or the way that I like to eat it is with croutons. So you just kind of...
This is just for a tryout. That's enough, I think.
Well, I'm gonna eat it. I'm not sampling. This is not Costco. All right, put a little bit of breadcrumbs in there.
Oh, not all of them though.
But it's for me, okay?
Okay,
So, and then we're gonna try this out and see if it needs. I need more spice, but no, but it's really good. Okay.
What kind of a spice?
Oh, the red crushed peppers. I'll just add some more to it
Oh, well, that's you, yeah.
because it's. See, when I make it for the house, you don't make it too spicy, but well, you know, if it's just for me, you keep putting that because you want to sweat a little bit. You know, that's healthy. For
Yeah,
the
especially in
face.
Seattle, right?
Yeah. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. It's like I said, it's super easy to make. Everybody will enjoy it. And yeah, so everybody, happy holidays. It's around that time. Thanks again, Mom, for helping out.
Anytime.
All right, everybody, take care.
Ciao, ladies and gentlemen.
Ciao.